Guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on the test server on our free-to-play account, and the patch has finally dropped, which means we have a lot of things to check out. It seems there are some rumblings coming from the library's vault. Let's check it out. So looking at the library, there is gear renaissance, guys. Peculiar, some gear seems to have stirring as their souls have been awakened. Perhaps we can help them in some way. So this is going to be the brand new part. We have helped awaken the gear's souls by collecting a certain amount of gear. The souls will resonate together with lower tier gear, enhancing gear's tiers. This will definitely make you a stronger adventurer. So looking here, guys, we do already have it complete. So it looks like it is tier 1 gear. We need, I'm not sure if it's all tier 1 gear, but let's activate this. And there we go, guys. So tier 0 went to tier 1 all gear. Look at that, guys. It is tier 1 gear. All of them are tier 1 gear, which is crazy because it doesn't show a faction. I'm hoping it's faction gear. Great. The gear soul have been awakened. Our hero's gear has been improved. Go to the heroes page to check it out. So there it is. Resonate all. No gear on hero to resonate. So let's put some gear on here, or let's just go ahead and equip gear. And then resonate all. It turned it all to tier 1 gear, guys. Look at that. So I wonder if we have another pair that is, so that's almost eliminating like the tier stones. Because right here, I can just resonate all. It turns it all to tier 1 gear. But it doesn't look like it has stars. I wonder how it is going to affect, and it didn't do this one. Current gear attributes are higher than the resonating gears, cannot resonate. So I wonder if it just gives it to us at a lower level. Because if it's already tier 1, it stays at tier 1, it cannot resonate. But it's turning all of this into tier 1 gear, guys. And I'm wondering, because it looks like it's taking, so let's see where we're at. 32, 12, 8. 64, 19. So it is. It's just literally putting the tier on there. But let's also see, because I have some tier stones. 32, 12, 8. Let's go ahead and strengthen. So 32, 12, 8. 64. So it is just putting the level on there. So let's enhance the gear. 64, 32. Can't resonate because it's already done. So it is just going to be able to give you the higher tier gear. Let's check this out, guys. Gear Renaissance can raise all low combat rating gear worn by heroes to the same tier. After collecting enough gear of the specified tier, players can unlock the Gear Renaissance function or upgrade its tier level. When the Gear Renaissance tier is at Mythic T2 or below, low combat rating gear will be raised to match the Gear Renaissance tier with faction bonuses, but will not be enhanced. So they're not enhancing the gear on there. Will be raised to match the Gear Renaissance tier with faction bonuses, but will not. So essentially, if you have unenhanced tier 1 gear or tier 0 gear, it seems like you're going to have to get the tier 1 gear and make it stronger. But in the meantime, you can kind of use this function. When the gear resonating tier reaches Mythic tier 3 or above, low combat rating gear will be raised to match the Gear Renaissance tier, but will not gain faction bonuses nor be enhanced. If the original gear's tier reaches Mythic tier 3, it will retain its hero exclusive bonus attributes. So again, it seems like it's just a way to utilize cheaper gear that is unenhanced. So if you don't have tier stones, it's going to make up for the tier stones. Players can enable or disable resonating effects via hero and gear interfaces. Once the gear is resonating, it cannot be enhanced, upgraded, or reset. Huh. I'm wondering if it shows, see, here's the tier 1 gear. So tier 2 gear, but it doesn't show me like what I need. Tier 2 gear, 54 of 80. So I need 80 pieces of Tier 2 gear. And it will actually let me go ahead and do the Tier 2, which I could see it being a pretty good addition in here. Especially for heroes, again, that you don't have the Tier 1 gear. Because if it's making it stronger, and it made it his gear as well. It's looking here, 61 Tier 1 with no enhancement, resonating. It turned it to his faction gear Tier 1 and gave him that 30% bonus. That is really interesting. Guys, look at that, 64. It changed it to the dimensional gear and gave him that 30% bonus there. Wow. That is pretty cool. That is a very cool feature, especially again for tier gear that you're not utilizing or that makes, if you don't have enough tier gear, that's a pretty crazy addition in there. Even here, guys, looking, he has regular gear, so it is making it his faction. It is putting faction bonuses on there. So he has all unenchanted, all tier gear. Boom. It puts factions and Tier 1 on all of them. That is insane, guys. That it is putting the bonuses on there for us. So factionless gear is not going to be a thing anymore. Because again, we have all factionless gear. And there we go. It is just, it throws the faction on there. Gives him the bonus. It gives him that 30% dimensional gear bonus. Definitely going to make your hero stronger, guys. That is a very cool feature. All right, so let's look at the store. We've been waiting for this, guys. And there it is, guys. The Tier 4 stones, the Tier 4 Clarity stones. So it looks like we're getting 2 of these. We'll actually get 2 of these, just like we've seen before. So go ahead, we'll pick that up. There's our Tier 4 stone. Tier 3 stones are here as well. Which is in the regular shop. They didn't add another level to the shop, but let's check out what these stones are going to do. Here we are, the Tier 3. I want to see exactly what this is going to do. So there is our Tier 4 stone. So attack, and this is kind of weird how they do this. So it's giving 1 physical pierce, and I believe it is a 0.4, because I think this is the gear before, but again, it's weird how they do this because it just doesn't show what the hero is getting. It shows it a little bit different. So here it looks like, yes, it's a giant boost, but I know that is usually not the case. The combat rating is not kind of built like that, but let's see. By upgrading to Tier 4, the gear may only be equipped by the corresponding hero, which it will be bound to. So we're going to bind the hero we're going to bind the gear to Lucretia. There we go. So there is the Tier 4. So again, Mythic Tier 3, I'm not sure, but it looks like a massive increase when you look at 10.8 to 27.5. But again, I don't believe that is the calculation or how it is calculated. We had an issue with this when it was the Tier 3 gear, but combat rating is going from 176 to 302, which is pretty big, guys. So there is the Tier 4 gear. Looks pretty cool. Overall, equipped to activate. So it is on there. So adding a significant amount of attack in there. And it also shows, the crit, the physical resistance, the physical pierce. Very interesting to see. But now nobody else can wear the gear. I'm not sure the reason for the removal button, because no one else can wear the gear. Let's go to Mortis. We can't put the gear on him. It's not even here. So there is no option. So it is only equipped by her, and it will only go on her. I just figured, what's the point of removing the gear? But I guess there is still the functionality in there. So that is the Tier 4 stones, guys. Tier 4 light weapon, making Lucretia even stronger. That is kind of crazy. All right, guys, so that'll do it for the two new parts, including the tier 4 stones. Very cool to see what is going to be coming out with this. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.